Hi guys, Busman's Optic here with another review, technically whatever you want to call me. Here with the second review, and this is now the 3rd of August, so it is, and Gfinity last day is coming up, so it is anyway. Let's get straight into things. The phone's not exactly sitting at the best of angles. Maybe it's not. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Anyway, today, because there's no matches on, and I've basically talked about everything, I've got 4 pieces of notes here: Optic Gaming and Optic Nation, about just basically the players in the team. Tomorrow I might do like, say, Envious or Cuss, cause I'm starting to get really into things. I've been watching Gfinity all day today, so I have, well actually no I haven't, maybe for about 4 or 5 hours I've been watching it. So anyway, this is a roster for Optic Gaming at first. Goes Nature, Optic Scumpy, Optic Proofy, and what's the other one? Oh sorry, Optic Cloister as well. So Optic Nature, his first name's Matt Haig, if you didn't know. His role of the gaming is actually a kind of assault rifle. He doesn't really go about going for kills, he goes more for kind of caps, and there's more kind of attacking minded than sitting back and defending. Whereas like you've got your Optic Scump, who's like a kind of Slayer, your Optic Claystar, he's more kind of defensive with Proofy. I keep forgetting the last person's name, so I do. But his pro points is actually 46,480. That's maybe the equivalent of 20 to 25 tournaments, depending on how good you do in the tournaments. Next time we move up to Optic, well, move down to Optic Scumpy. He is the best player in Optic, any organisation in Optic, Optic Gaming, Optic Nation, whatever you want to call it. He is the man. He is like the Iniesta of the team. Says he kind of demands whereabouts folk are in the map. Like he'll push left, then they'll flank down to the right. He will kill them as of he's a assault rifle slayer. Says, and he's a kind of doesn't really go for too many caps and doesn't sit back too many times in a game. He will be sitting in the middle of the map, dictating whereabouts to go and who to kill. This is actually forgot to say about Nature. Nature has got probably the best trait in competitive Call of Duty, which is basically controlling the map. If he's maybe got 2 or 3 people on him, he will get a 3-piece or the 2-piece, whatever it is, whether it just be one, the first kill, the second kill, or the third kill. A really good example of this is in his Search and Destroy kind of gameplay. Like, what I'm thinking about right now is Search and Destroy, and I'll take B-bomb underneath the Fed spawn, I can't remember. Truck, top kind of building, don't really know what to call it. If somebody's lying down there, he will get that kill as of when they're lying down next to it. And whereas Scumpy will just sit in the middle of the map, spraying bullets left, right and centre, killing folk, getting the kills for the team, and just basically winning them games. So that is your 2 kind of main players in Optic, is Optic Nature and Optic Scump. And if you're ever going to be playing against them, you really need to watch out for them. First of all, you need to actually kill Scump before Optic Nature. Although Optic Nature maybe gets a wee bit more kills because he's kind of up, capping, neutralising, whatever you want to call it. He will be there doing it, so he will. Next time we move on to Optic Clayster, who real name is actually James Eubanks. And sorry, I forgot about Optic Scump. His real name is actual Seth Abner, and his pro points is 42,475, a wee bit lower than Niche. Excuse me. Optic Clayster. My hay fever. His real name is James Eubanks. He's a kind of assault rifle SMG, kind of defensive minded, and he's got 54,665, which is actually the most the most points by far in Optic Gaming. Optic Ricky has got 69,000 and something, so he does anyway. Let's move on to Proofy. Jordan Cannon, Roller Optic, a kind of slaying kind of neutral type with Scumpy, but not as good. But he will be sitting back a wee bit more, so well. And he's only got 45,800 pro points. So basically, I've wrote a paragraph down the bottom there. It's just basically saying the Optic should actually win MLG Season 3 if they keep up their good work and keep their kind of roster for next year as well. Now we move on to Optic Nation. I prefer Optic Gaming, not just because they're like kind of the better team, just because I like Nadeshot and I like Scumpy, and I liked it when J-Cat was there as well. That was quite good. But I really like Embos. Let's move straight on to Embos. His real name is actually Marcus Blanks. He's an assault rifle slayer, and he's more kind of attacking minded, but doesn't really go for cats. He's got 56,855 pro points. And then we go on to Optic Mercs, and his name is actually Marcus Cartner. He's a submachine gun defensive player, playing style, sorry. But we'll go for caps when he gets a chance, like say in Blitz when there's one alive and say you've got a 5-second delay, he will push up, so he will away from their kind of Blitz, so he will. So he's just basically taking out the team, left, right, centre, waiting for that spawn to get. And he's got 56,330 pro points. And now we go on to Optic Killer, who is probably the best slayer. I was watching him in Gfinity today, so it was actually the Sunday, the 3rd. And oh my god, he was getting 3 pieces everywhere. In fact, he was taking out the full of his roster, so he was. I think it was. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, his name's Adam Sloss. That's who's got the most points. Sorry, it isn't Ricky who's got the most points. It's Adam Sloss who's got the most points at 69,000 in the full Optic organisation, because he's been to, I think it's more like 70 tournaments but he's been to, and he's placed in the top 10 in most of them, as I know of. Making Adam a dominant choice for Optic as well, so he is. And like, I wouldn't really like to be playing against him because he challenges everything and gets every single kill, so he does in every match. It doesn't really matter what. So basically, next we go on to Optic Ricky Stacey. Oh my god, what a guy this is, an absolute legend. What I've heard is he is actually such a good player at COD. But what I've heard, what I've seen of, he is actually a really good player at COD. I think he fits in well at Optic Nation, so he does. And he's just basically, Optic organisation and FaZe is probably the best organisations. Envious is just below them, not too far, maybe about that below. And they're really good organisations, loads of money. So basically, I know they live in a £150,000 house, Optic this is, and they've just basically been living there for the past 2-3 years, so they have. They've just come back from the X Games, as you know, 2014 X Games, the first actual competitive Call of Duty tournament at X Games, and they won it by quite a long shot, so it was really good to watch, and it was really fun, so it was, and I really enjoyed watching it. So I actually watched the full thing, well actually I watched the full of Optic's thing, like their kind of gameplay, so I did right through from the first round to the grand final. And wow, I think, was it not like 100,000 what they got for winning it? It was something ridiculous like that anyway, and it was really good, really good. So anyway, thanks for watching, and bye bye.